Several months ago, it seems like forever ago, we quarantined on Dolphin Island with a few of our special friends for a few days. On the way to Dolphin Island, Earl and I drove into Bluff Park, and we stopped at this cool little coffee shop owned by one of our friends. And as we walked into it, my eyes were immediately drawn to this most beautiful card, and I want to share it with you today. It says, "Self-care is not selfish." As I held this card, it began to really speak to me about the journey of my own prayer life for about the past 3 years. This prayer life that I have begun to develop has become intentional, and it has helped me to develop a very real relationship with Jesus, maybe more than anything else I've ever done, just because I've spent time with Jesus in prayer. Some of the things I've learned I'd really like to share with you. First, prayer is not a laundry list of things that I just need to ask Jesus for, expecting him to fix it in my life. The second thing is prayer is a mindset. It can happen anywhere, anytime, any day, or any night. Third, prayer is mindfulness. It is being aware of what is around me and what's going on in the moment. And then just raising hands and saying, and even raising my eyes or raising my voice or even thinking it and saying, "Thanks, God. Thank you for putting me here in this situation." Prayer is also a beautiful form of self-care. In fact, it's become my go-to every day. I know that spending time with Jesus is like spending time with your best friend, and I've had to learn to listen more than I speak. One of the things that someone told me just recently is, I know what I want to say. I don't know what you want to say, so I'm going to listen. And I thought, that's a beautiful thing when we are spending time in conversation with God. I know what I need, and I kind of think he knows what I need and what I want to say, but I don't know what he wants to pour into me. So I've begun to develop a practice of listening and listening intently to what the Holy Spirit wants to say to me. All of these things are ways that we can pray, and they've all been helpful to me on my prayer journey. So for the next 6 weeks, on Mondays, we're going to learn the context of a prayer. On Tuesdays, we're going to learn about the body movement of prayer. On Wednesdays, we'll learn how music can affect our prayers. On Thursdays, we'll learn about the different types of praying. And on Fridays, we'll learn about the labyrinth. We have a labyrinth in front of the DC. It's a space in which you can literally take a journey with Jesus. And as you walk towards the center of the labyrinth, you will feel Jesus's presence in a very powerful way. Hopefully, with each week, you can either become familiar with or maybe even memorize a particular prayer of the week. And you can pull these prayers out as you need them. They will become tools for your spiritual journey. So I invite you to join us at Aldersgate for this wonderfully fulfilling Lenten Prayer Project, brought to you by Aldersgate United Methodist Church and the Holy Spirit.